and they have a term down there, and it's called the Gladiator Farm, and it's called that for a reason. Yeah, but you step off the bus, it's on.
Just fights right off.
Fights right off. You
Right
got to show where you're at, basically. And down there, because there's at that point, I'm sure it's still the same way. The gangs were rampant. You know, you had the Mexican Mafia, you had the Texas Syndicate, the Aryan Brotherhood, Aryan Nation, you know, Crips, Bloods, and whatever else was rolling in there. So yeah, and you were also everybody had to have a job. So when you first get there, your job is literally working in the fields. So you're picking food, you're picking cotton, you're all that.
Wow, that was still going on. Huh?
That was still going on. And like I told you when we talked on the phone, the people who were old enough like us would understand this. It was like the movie Cool Hand Luke.
Yeah.
There's literally a guy on a horse with a gun with the dark shades.
Wow. And are you getting proposition to join a gang when you're in there?
Yeah, it was brought up because I was younger. I wasn't even 30 yet when I went to prison. So it got brought up, and it was like, yeah, that's one thing I was actually probably the only smart decision I made at that age. It's like, yeah, no, I'm not getting caught up in all that because it's, you know, I'm doing my time. I'm not about, you know, you're not going to tell me how I'm going to do my time.
They would let you.
Yeah, I mean, basically, if they saw you were stand up, now if something happened, which it did from time to time, if something happened interracially, you know, whites against Mexicans or whatever, yeah, well, then you had to be there with the whites. Now, you weren't part of the gang, but it was expected that you know, stand your ground at least.